So you've got no news to come from.
What quality?
The quality the viewers tune in for every single week.
Oh, okay.
Over here on the Definitely Serious podcast. It does films and TV shows.
You know what, mate? I don't know about you, but I'm getting sick of hearing that.
We haven't said it enough, if anything.
I think we've said it too much.
People know what we're called.
Hello and welcome back to the Definitely Serious podcast. This is episode 14. I remembered this time.
It's
Joined
remembered.
by, as always, Kieran. I'm Joseph.
Hello.
Let's get ready to rumble.
Wow.
And I'm not talking about the KSI Tommy Fury fight.
Oh, I thought you were referencing the hit single from and Deck.
Oh, yeah, okay. Oh, I
Let's
should
get
have done
ready
that
to
as the
rumble.
names. I should have done that as the names. That would have been funnier. But
Yes.
before they click off, let's mention what we are actually talking about today. And that
I'll
is
give them the rundown.
Yeah, exactly. Run us down.
News. Fun little tidbits.
Yeah, yeah.
Look, this is what's happened.
More
We'll talk about them
depressing
a bit.
than anything, mate, because I'll be going into the Israel-Palestine conflict. Are you ready to give comment on that?
No.
The silence speaks 1,000 words.
Wow. I'm actually not going to say anything.
Yeah, I think that'd be wise.
So we've got the news.
And Morecambe.
Not BBC, film related, obviously. And then we have a fun new prop, a fun new thing to tell people about.
That you won't stop talking about, and I wish you would.
It's the greatest purchase of my entire life.
Let's think about that statement.
And then we are breaking down Exorcist Believer.
Yeah.
I think that's what it's called.
Like, why was it? We can get into that later.
Yeah.
But yeah.
It
Many things to say on that, actually. So we'll keep the stuff relatively short because we know the listeners are tuning in for Exorcist 2 The Believer. Is
Yes.
it 2?
I don't know, because it's apparently a sequel from the main one, but then also
It's one of them where it's a sequel. Yeah, I was hoping you'd say the other because I haven't either, but we'll get to that.
Nah.
We'll get to that. So let's start off with something that's just in our personal lives because we're now, introducing a personal relationship to the viewers.
Yes.
Joseph, you've already got a few allegations, haven't you?
About?
The viewers, about your contact with them.
What do you mean?
Sorry?
What are you implying?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Okay.
So we like YouTube boxing, don't we?
Oh, yeah.
We're invested in the YouTubers. We're 12 years old.
No, see, we're changing the fucking narrative.
No, we're not.
No, we fucking are changing it. I'm sick of this, mate. YouTube is a perfectly okay thing. It's not for children.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong
Bruv,
with
you mugs
liking.
playing for
There's nothing
fucking
wrong with
Netflix.
liking The Nightmare.
No, there isn't.
No, well, there is if he
No, there
speaks
isn't.
like that.
No, he's a bit cringe.
Yeah,
I
but
think,
no, the whole vibe is so interesting.
I'm going to break it down for you. YouTube as a whole, I think, is legitimately the future.
Yeah, which is why they should subscribe to ours.
Yes, no, seriously, subscribe to our YouTube, please. We've just hit 10 subscribers.
So we'll be on the
Where's
next
the
on the
plaque?
card.
Where's the plaque from YouTube?
The 10 subscriber
The
plaque.
10 subscriber plaque. Yeah, we really like YouTube, and we think it is actually
one.
sick. Like, it's actually good. You mugs paying fucking for Netflix. Idiot.
Yeah, okay.
It's literally all free on YouTube.
For now.
Oh, good point.
For now.
But yeah, so it's not really necessarily the boxing, it's just more what the boxing represents.
Wow.
Which I know sounds funny, but it doesn't. It's not. Like, it's on a serious note. It's annoying because it's just KSI.
You bought not even Logan Paul and Dylan Dennis?
No, but it's just KSI who gets this out of the UK lot.
Oh, yeah.
But, like, Brother's been on Good Morning Britain. Do you know what I mean? What's a YouTuber doing on Good Morning Britain?
Yeah.
It's lovely,
He
mate.
broke boundaries.
It's what it should be. So we were hoping this fight would sort of pave the way for YouTubers in the mainstream. Let's beat the actual boxer. What will that show the bigwigs, the people who give money to the YouTubers who need the resources, stuff like that?
How did that go, by the way? And how did that go? You may have heard. It did not go well.
It did not go well.
I
And
love
then-
two men hugging.
Shit fight, wasn't it?
It was a horrible fight, wasn't it?
Basically, our boy was robbed.
Robbed strong, but I did think that at the time. But he
Theft.
definitely, it was a theft. It was a misdemeanor.
You know what we'll call
Get
it?
him in juvie.
We'll call it a permanent borrowing.
Yeah.
Theft is too hard, permanent borrowing.
He took it and then he lost it, and he'll give it to you next week, mate.
Yeah, he lost it, but he's somehow still using it. It's weird, that.
So that was a shock. It was a good night, but to be fair, we had some American Oreos.
They were actually fire.
So can we? Did we lose?
expectancy on our life, yes.
Something I actually just want to rant about now.
I'm knocking off about 6 months from those Oreos.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, fair.
If I was dying at 76, I'm dying at 75
Something
and a half.
I've just always wanted to bring up, and I'm using this as the opportunity to do with fighting. Anytime there's a YouTuber fight, or just actually boxing fights, the top comment will be the same jerk.
Go on.
They'll be like, the only people who were robbed who paid to watch this fight. The whole paid to watch this fight joke.
Yeah,
That's just not a normal thing to do. You're not funny.
And
I'm annoyed that people are finding this funny. It's like I can't believe the cameraman survived this joke. It's not funny.
No,
and
I've been serious. I fucking hate that joke.
Mate,
As you'll see, he started recording because the cameraman never died.
Yeah.
I'm sick of it.
Mate, and it gets top comment every time. Do you guys just enjoy seeing the same jokes? Obviously, because they're on episode 14 of this podcast.
They love it.
So actually, I take back everything I've just said.
Episode of 14 of what podcast? The
Film
Definitely Serious podcast.
Film and TV.
Yes. Hosted
And YouTube.
by Kieran and Joe.
And YouTube now.
On YouTube now, yeah. Let's break down the newest Sidemen Sunday.
I don't want to.
I've not seen it.
Neither have
No, I have seen it.
Have you?
It was mid.
Speaking of mid, Doctor Who.
Why are we going... Okay, let's go. Doctor Who.
Segue. No, it's for my news. Sorry, I have news.
I get it. No, sorry, I've just clocked what you said. What are you on about?
No, don't worry about that. I didn't say anything.
I get what you're doing. You're referring to specifically Series 13 onwards.
And Series 7B.
That's one I was going to say.
We're not letting that get away with it. And I'm sorry, Joe. It's time we admit it. Series 8. Yeah. I just can't. I know why you won't allow yourself to think that. But
I've been going to counselling recently. I'm trying to better myself. Before
Just admit it.
Before I would have lashed out. Now I'm going to... I've accepted that some people are just wrong.
And I think you enjoy watching Danny Pink, don't you?
I love Danny Pink.
No, you don't.
Come at me. I like Danny Pink, mate.
Oh, mate, he got what he deserved. I
love his fucking... I love him.
I hate him, mate. I can't stand him. But that's a conversation for...
Next month.
Probably never. No,
actually, next month is exclusively
if you bring him up
Series 4.
when we're watching that...
You know I'm bringing him up.
You're always bringing up Danny Pink. If you love him so much, why don't you start a podcast with him? Unbelievable.
You know what? Danny Pink, man. If you want to come co-host a podcast with me...
Yeah, what's his name? What's his real name if you love him so much? Moving on. So the news was...
Yeah, what's the news related to Mid-Who?
It's that... So I don't know if you know that it's the 60th anniversary is coming up. I don't know if
is
you've
it?
seen...
Are we doing a whole thing for the month of November in build up to the 60th?
We might
be.
Be.
Crazy.
And they are doing... They're putting all the classic episodes on iPlayer.
Ah, yes.
Along with like Sarah James, Torchwood, everything like that.
You got to Class?
And but the very first few episodes of the show will now not be on iPlayer. Arguably quite important to see.
Yes.
Because of a man's ego bringing up beef from before Kennedy was assassinated.
Yeah, no, literally deep that.
The Cold War was still raging on.
Do you know how long ago
he's
that
trying
was?
to stop episodes being released just because his dad was wronged by the BBC. That he implies, on purpose, murdered him.
Yeah.
Surely that's a suable... That's slander now.
Yeah, that's character defamation for the whole corporation.
Yeah, they've got the money for that as well.
Almost bars.
Yeah, that's a good insight.
What most of the BBC should be behind. Anyway, I remember when you brought this up to me the other day, and I was like, hang on, because I hadn't read the full thing, whereas you had. I was like, hang on, he don't like the BBC. Maybe this
I can get behind that.
Yeah, maybe it was like, oh, you
Unless
knew
they want
Jimmy
to
was a
hire me.
pedo type thing, but you did nothing, and multiple things like that. I was like, you know
Russell
what? Russell Brand, I can back him on that front. Lee Mack, what?
What? Anyway.
No, I'm joking. We love Lee. I actually regret that. I'm really sorry, Lee. I love you. But I thought it was something like that.
Yeah.
No,
the man's just a nutter.
Genuinely mental.
He's doing KSI speak. Why is he speaking about vengeance?
What do you get from this?
Batman.
Yeah,
what do you actually get from this?
Bro literally says, "I am the night."
I am vengeance, and then he starts quoting Latin, and then refers to his situation, trying to just...
Yeah, literally.
Let me lay this out for the viewers. So he wants to remove the first few episodes of Doctor Who because his dad wrote them, who was wronged by the BBC, for not necessarily related to these episodes. And he just wants to remove these episodes to get back at the BBC, this multi-million-dollar company. It's really going to hurt them, mate.
Oh, they're going to suffer.
And he then refers to this as his quest, kind of similar to the movie The Princess Bride, in which she has to kill the six-fingered man. This is a quote from his tweet, by the way, that he said that.
Has he actually said that?
Yeah, he said he made sure to put the six-fingered man,
bro,
referring
really
to the BBC.
Bro's putting the detail in there.
You know, the whole "you killed my father, prepare to die."
Yeah,
so he's doubling down on this. The
doubling
BBC
down.
have murdered my family.
Doubling down. I respect it.
And they did it at the same time of the Kennedy assassination. So no one would know.
Wow.
I'm on his side.
Sorry.
So it's pathetic.
Sorry, that's just open up. Are you telling me the Kennedy assassination was a cover-up?
Yeah.
So the BBC could get rid of this guy's dad?
Yeah.
You know what? It all makes sense
I'm
now.
not 100% saying that, but I'm just saying the listeners should open their mind up to that possibility.
For legal reasons, I am saying exactly that.
Yeah.
I'm saying they killed a whole president in front of the public to cover up this thing that BBC did.
Yeah.
I think they worked in tandem.
Yeah.
The FBI, BBC, both letters, three
letters.
You know what they say about threes? Triangles. You know what they say about triangles?
Illuminati.
You know what they say about Illuminati?
If you
Jay-Z.
Oh, I'm glad you didn't say confirmed. Otherwise, I would have ended this recording.
I was going to say Beyonce, but I was going to make a joke about Jay-Z looking like a turtle.
Oh, there's no need for that, man. I've got a turtle video to show you after this. Just want to show you that.
Is it going to be sad?
No, it's really nice and wholesome. It'd make you like, look at him smiling as well. You don't see that anymore.
He's not getting like brushed out, is he?
What?
Not getting like brushed out.
No.
Okay.
That's not good.
There's a few of them videos that are like, oh look, he's enjoying it. It's like, no, he's not.
No, he's not. He's in pain.
He's distressed though.
So that was just a little bit of news. Another bit of news containing to Doctor Who. They released the new theme.
Yeah.
And we both have not seen that. And I know a lot of the listeners probably will be saying, why aren't you listening to it? Because I disagree with this.
Yes.
I like to listen to things. I like the experience of watching a new show and seeing if the intro's good is like a very nice little moment for me, and I will not be silenced.
Well, that was always a huge thing for us. You know, like me and you were discussing. What season's better? A thing that actually factors into it is how good the intro is.
Yeah, how good the TARDIS looks.
Like,
I don't want
season 7B.
Like, imagine they just released a picture of what the TARDIS is going to look like.
They will.
Yeah, they probably will, and that's I want to see it in the episode.
I also don't think you get the same effects as it's just the music.
No.
You need the visuals.
The title card.
Yeah,
you
need that.
It's the yin and the yang. It's your Kieran and your Joseph.
Exactly. That's fire from you.
Thanks,
by the way. Is it also that won't also be exactly how it sounds, will it? 'Cause that's a live orchestra.
No.
So it won't even be really how it sounds.
No,
so if I want to listen to the actual thing,
condensed.
I want to listen to the pure one, the actual intro first,
and then go back to that.
Afterwards, I'll listen to the orchestrated version.
I agree, mate. I think you're on fire there.
Do you know what I mean? Like, if you're going to listen to Metallica's S&M album, the one with the orchestra, the San Francisco Orchestra, I'd recommend listening to how the songs were originally done first.
Yeah.
Have you got any other news, mate?
Have I got any other news?
Because I've only got one, so should I shoot mine at you?
Yeah, go on.
So Matthew Vaughn quit directing X-Men The Last Stand after execs wrote a scene to trick Halle Berry into signing onto the movie. It said, Africa, storm, kids dying of no water, she creates a thunderstorm and saves all these children. I went, what is this? They said, oh, it's Halle Berry's script. I went, okay, because she hadn't signed up yet. That's what the exec said, but this is what she wants it to be, and once she signs up, we'll throw it in the bin. So I
love this industry.
So they wrote something that they were like, this'll get her. This'll get her in. Let's scrap it off.
Is that legal? I mean, the worst thing is it will just be. It'll be a loophole. That's disgusting.
And I think that would have been cool to see.
Yeah, everyone complains about how Storm got done dirty. She's like a ridiculously
everyone
powerful...
says this about like every superhero. Like, why are you not solving world hunger? Why are you not doing like Superman?
Yeah.
You can do all the... But why aren't you doing that?
Can Wolverine do it though? No, he's small.
You know what?
I
think in a roundabout way.
If he actually put his mind to be fair, because he's got a lot of time to do it. He's got hundreds
He'll
of
get
years.
it done over the next 2,000 years,
Yeah.
but he will get it done
Kinda
for
like
your
Jesus.
children's.
I was going to say that he can't have been that mad because Matthew Vaughn then went on to direct the next X-Men movie, X-Men First Class, and then was going to do Days of Future Past. So he couldn't have been that angry with the studio.
I didn't know that. Bro's a muppet.
But we do like him because they were good films. The ones he made.
Yeah, no, they were. Is he responsible for I'm the Juggernaut, bitch?
No.
Then sack it off. He's shit, mate.
He's not got any talent.
Waffler.
I want that
Waffler.
more. Who would win, the Juggernaut bitch or Thanos? Do you know what I mean?
Juggernaut, bitch, or Dr. Manhattan.
Christopher Nolan's probably crying because Michael Caine's retired from acting. Did you see that?
Yeah, I've seen that. Big up Michael, 90 years of age.
No, like fair play, mate. Fair play, but you've probably got a few more years and you're double lazy.
No, it's because he said he's only going to get cast as 90-year-olds now, innit?
Well, yeah, mate, like, that is how it works.
No, but you know
but
what I mean?
I get it.
How many people do you know writing 90-year-olds?
Get him in some mocap. Christopher Nolan, actually, Joseph.
I think we need a retelling of Planet of the Apes. Get Michael Caine in the mocap suit.
We are getting them.
What?
Yeah, we are getting them.
We've just had one.
Yeah, there's going to be a new
one.
We're planning like 6 films.
And it's going to have Woody Harrelson in it.
No, and it's coming up really soon.
6 films?
Something like that. Like a good few films are coming out.
You know what? We'll dissect that
another time.
Yeah.
Last bit of news.
Sorry, mate. I'm just dealing with that news. Carry on.
I know that's actually going to live in your head this whole podcast.
Yeah.
Kevin Feige says, even after 32 movies, it feels like we've barely scratched
I've seen this and all.
the surface of the MCU.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Are they just like turned deaf?
I'm gonna
Deftones.
I'm gonna paraphrase a hit tweet I saw. Scratched the surface so much it's fucking bleeding, man.
Yeah, it's
Leave
scabbing.
It be.
I've got a scab.
I wish
and
it would scab.
If they don't stop now, it's gonna scar.
Mate, it won't scab because to scab, you got to leave it. They don't leave it.
It's just gonna be a constant. Slow blood loss death.
No, genuinely, a bit of healing, a bit. Oh, Ragnarok was all right. Oh, bit of healing. Let's make Love and Thunder. Rip the progress away.
It makes me mad, like genuinely mad.
Real talk, would it have been sad if it just ended after Endgame?
It should have ended after Endgame. I said this at the start, and everyone was attacking me.
To quote Stormzy, it's got too big for its boots. It cannot live to what it's set itself to become. It will never do that. Do you know what I mean? Nothing is going to be...
Mate, it'll be sad that it's just going to have to slowly fizzle out and die.
Yeah.
And just being forgotten about, because nobody speaks about it really anymore anyway.
Oh my God, it's going to get the Wayne Rooney treatment.
Yeah, instead of just going out on the high.
Yeah, it's going to have a bad end to the career and everyone's going to judge it on that because of recency bias. But you don't remember when he was 24. You don't remember them days.
So this has been let's just add to being like serious, depressing news. In fact, if it's just negative, let's get into something more positive.
Like my STD test that came back recently.
That was it's really sad, mate. I hope you're okay with that. How are you doing?
I'm doing all right. I feel sorry for all the women I didn't tell, though.
Did you tell Halle Berry in the end?
No, mate. I did a fox and went, nah.
You let them sign the contract first.
I said, well, I'll show you the paperwork
Sign
after.
the marriage papers first.
Yeah. I'll only show you whether I'm infected or not after. Schrodinger's STD.
Yep.
You don't know until you got it.
Is he positive? Is he negative?
You don't know until your piss burns.
So.
Yeah.
The film, The Exorcist Believer. No? Oh.
Do you hear that, ladies and gentlemen?
Yeah.
That is the first definitely serious prop.
And can you tell the audience what that prop is, Joseph?
I will vividly describe it.
I wish you wouldn't.
It is the Taylor Swift The Eras Tour tin popcorn bucket available at a local cinema near you. £12.89.
£12.
It's about $6 for normal popcorn, so it's £6 worth of tin.
And was it worth every penny?
Unironically, yeah. I'm going to clear the record.
Yeah, disclaimer, quickly.
I'm not a fan of Taylor Swift.
Neither am I.
Shake It Off is a tune, though.
Her early days had some bangers.
Shake It Off straight fire. And I'm going to be honest with you, I partly disagree with her entirely as a person.
Yeah.
But we'll get into that if you people want it, let us know.
No, we don't want to lose fans.
But what I think is... Shit, I really shouldn't have said that. They hate people who don't like Taylor Swift.
Yeah, we start in... No, let's not lie, though. We can't go a whole career
No, yeah, Shake It Off's a banger, lads. I'll give you that.
But, yeah, it's not the one.
A new boyfriend's cool as well.
Which one?
Nice one. I've actually forgotten his name. It's Jason Kelsey.
I don't know.
American football player who's got a podcast with his brother.
Okay,
He's
nice.
Actually hilarious.
Yeah, you've told me about him.
He's got the moustache I want as well.
Ooh, okay.
But then also he looks entirely different to me, so he suits the moustache. I just sort of look like Michael Cera. But basically, I think these popcorn things are cool as fuck.
Yep.
Like I said to you, imagine we went, not even just because this is obviously a concert in cinema. I don't know if the cinemas will make more money off these, but if so, then that's cool.
No, they were. No, because it's a one-time thing then, isn't it?
Yeah, but then you're still making one...
Yeah, true.
It's like when she comes to town, you make more money while she's in town.
Like when Santa Claus comes.
Oh my God, Christmas is soon. I think they're cool. Like, imagine if there was one for Spider-Verse.
No, I wouldn't get one for Spider-Verse. I would have got one for Guardians, if I'm honest with you.
I would have got one for the first Spider-Verse.
I think I would have got one for Transformers: Rise of the Beasts.
I would have got one for the Nun.
The Nun 2.
The Meg 2.
Talk to me when I actually would have got Talk to Me one.
Yeah, that would have actually been fire.
So that's now going to be a permanent prop on our little studio.
Even though you can't see it, it's a thing.
And just know that we're suffering because of it. It's kind of like a Horcrux. It's going to slowly affect us.
Yeah, you could argue I've split my soul into this.
I wish you wouldn't, mate.
No. Fucking hell.
He's getting weirdly possessive over it. Like
it is cool though. I quite like it.
Like he keeps putting it on and then he just turns invisible. Like, where'd you go?
Sorry, is it an invisibility Taylor Swift era's top tin popcorn bucket?
Yeah, did you not get the Lord of the Rings reference I was going for there?
Oh no, I thought it was a Harry Potter one.
No, because when he puts on the ring...
Does he go invisible?
Yeah, we had a lovely conversation about this the other week.
Yeah.
It's fine though, man.
Oh, no, we did, but I remember that conversation we had. I was caught up on a different aspect of that conversation.
Okay, fair enough.
That was all.
Fair enough. I apologise.
No, you don't have to apologise.
Wow,
look at mature men. Maturing like cheese.
We've talked about it and we've got through it.
That is a life lesson for everyone.
Just like I want to talk about this film.
Oh my God, talk to me.
About
the best horror film this year. Second to talk to me.
I do actually want to just pause this quickly because we've had a fan who's requested I shout them out. So a friend Jimmy.
Savile.
He was a good friend and he passed away a few years ago. He's on my drama course with me.
Because you are an actor. Check out the 5 stages of wardrobe assembly.
He's got it!
Yes! After last week's not trusting my own gut, I trusted it.
He went for it. What does that say as well? We should make a clip of the failed attempts and now he's reached it.
I think what speaks more is your encouragement afterwards.
Yep.
And your belief in me.
I was happy, mate, and I'm truly
enabled me to believe in myself.
That's lovely.
That is heavy.
He's recently just gone through every single episode we've done up to this point.
Right.
Which is a good few hours.
Actually, big up Jimmy.
Like a good few hours. Big fan.
Is it James? Jimmy?
It is James, but he prefers
Thank you,
Jimmy.
James.
He prefers Jimmy. Respect the fans, mate.
Okay, yeah, no, actually, fair point, Jimmy.
Apologise. No, you know what? You don't need to apologise because we spoke about it, blah, 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 blah.
No, you know what? I bet he'd call me Joe. He won't call me Joseph.
Yeah,
that's not our Jimmy.
You know, in fact, he actually asked about you today.
What did he call me?
I can't remember off the top of my head, mate.
God.
You know my memory issues.
Jimmy, mate, if you've done me dirty, you can give me the 6 letters. This may never work out.
And he just wanted to say, he's a big fan of the podcast. And then he said a joke. He said it came up, you know, when you're on Spotify and you're looking at the ratings. Because he said, "Oh, you've got good 5-star ratings here." And I said, "Yeah, no, we have." And he said,
Yeah.
"I saw there was a more like this, but I didn't press it because there's nothing like you guys."
Wow.
And I think that's
fucking fire. You know what, Jimmy? That is
because
fire.
there is nothing. We offer things that other podcasts.
It's got nothing to do with the fact that Spotify don't even include us in the algorithm.
Recognise us, as proper. Absolutely
it's what
nothing
Jimmy
to do
said.
with that. It's definitely what Jimmy said.
Cheers, Jimmy.
Thank you.
No, seriously though, shout out Jimmy.
Yeah, we're getting fans. Whatevs.
And you too can get shout outs, mate. Do you know what I mean? Anyone else listening?
You just want to email us asking for a shout out. You know.
DM us on Twitter, Instagram.
Want to send me a $5? I'm not going to say no.
Oh, make it 20.
Make it 50. Subscribe to the YouTube and then I will.
Yeah, seriously though, please.
I just want to start then with The Exorcist Believer.
Oh my God, yes.
Because I've refrained from speaking about this film for 2 hours.
Yeah, it's been so fucking frustrating.
I've been really brave. Get over it, mate.
We've just sat in silence.
Yeah, we didn't even speak to each other.
The drive home, to the studio
Nothing.
even.
Didn't even look at each other.
Nope.
You were just looking at the thing, and I was getting worried. Why are you getting so obsessed with Taylor Swift's era's tour?
Why is he looking at the Taylor Swift bucket so much?
Why is he pissing?
Why does he put it on his head afterwards? Oh, that's so odd.
You did ask about that as well.
Piss bucket.
This film, I'll be honest with you, going there, I thought, this is a bad idea.
This is going to be the biggest piece of mid.
This is going to be the biggest flop episode. It still could
vibes.
be. It still could be. I've never been as wrong in my life until like 2 days from now, probably. But I absolutely adored this film, mate. It was so
It was really good, mate. It was actually unironically fire.
Like, unbelievable. Yeah. I love how it took its time because we questioned if it was the right film.
No, genuinely.
Because I was like, you had to Google it. I was like,
sorry, I broke the rules. I got my phone out of the cinema. I genuinely had to Google it.
I'll be honest, if you said it was the wrong film, I still wouldn't have left.
Yeah, the whole calendar would have been changed, mate.
I would have just done a random film. I'd be like, you know what, you're listening to this podcast.
Yeah, because the film was fucking sick.
I loved it.
Really loved it. Sorry if I just accidentally hit my Taylor Swift, the Eris Tom Metal.
Don't do that again. You don't want to dent it.
You nearly dented it in the car, mate.
I nearly dented it 50 times in the cinema.
No, that's what it was.
But it was quite dark.
The jump scares.
Yeah. No. I wasn't even scared.
What jump scares? It is called The Exorcist Believer, by the way. Sorry, I just
Why is it called The Believer, first and foremost?
Because that was a theme throughout the movie.
Oh, believing.
Belief.
Do you reckon that's actually what they were going for?
Yeah.
And it wasn't just like a standard Rise of the Beasts?
No.
Okay, fair enough.
I would have thought that before seeing the movie, but after seeing the movie, and I know it's an actual good movie.
You believe.
And semi-original take on a previously told story. I'd say that, but no, I think it's actually quite clever. I want to give a shout out to Leslie Odom Jr., by the way.
Was that the main actor?
The dad.
Unbelievable talent.
Fucking really
What else has he
good.
been in? What else has he been in? Can you check?
I will do a quick little check for you, Kieran.
Thank
oh
you.
my god, he's an American actor and singer.
I could have told that, to be fair.
But I think he's Jason Derulo.
Has he been in a musical?
Oh my god, he's Hamilton.
Yeah, I knew I recognised him.
Knives Out as well.
I'm actually proud
Knives Out.
as the cop. Yeah.
Yeah, both of them.
I've just realised as well because as soon as you said singer, I just thought, oh my god, he's Hamilton. Well, he's not Hamilton, but he's in Hamilton.
Is he not Hamilton?
Oh, maybe he is Hamilton.
Oh my god, I swear to God, if he's actually Hamilton.
No, I don't think he is.
No,
he's not.
Aaron
No,
Burr.
Aaron Burr. Yeah, I actually would have known that. I actually would have known that all my life.
Is that Bill Burr's cousin, mate?
No, but he is a good singer. So,
Is he? Fair enough.
and believe it or not, I think he's a talented actor.
He's been married to his wife since 2012 as well.
Congratulations on the 11-year anniversary, guys.
Wow.
I'm proud of you.
That's real. Wow. Right. So what have you got to say about this film, mate?
All right, mate. I've got loads of things to say.
Oh, go on. Start
So
off with
I
a
was
couple.
going to go with the performances, but you've cleared the first one for me.
Okay.
The child actors were really good, like unbelievably well casted and talented.
Yeah, legitimately. Olivia O'Neill and Lydia Jewett.
I think a character is Patty, or that might just be a name of a character where I first know her from. But the nurse, who was the neighbour, is like one of my favourite actresses of all time. I've seen her in a few things. She's a very talented woman. She was in Hereditary, she's the cult leader.
Oh my god, she is.
She's been in like The Leftovers, which is one of my favourite shows of all time. Charlie got me into that, so if you're listening, Charlie, she's in this film, so you should go watch it. It's a good performance. Surprise, surprise.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed it. All the characters were good. I loved how it was actually written quite smartly.
Yes.
And it wasn't. There was a lot of jump scares, but it wasn't reliant on it, and they worked. A few of them were cheap, but I was willing to look past it.
Yeah.
Like a lot of. I thought I was. Yeah, we're going spoilers.
Yeah.
I'll just very quickly cut to the end and then cut back. I thought it was interesting how they were going a good way with the dad. How you thought he was going to be the one to fuck this up. Not that dad, the other girl's dad.
No, he did fuck it up.
Yeah, but you were made to think he wasn't. Then he went back in, and me and you both actively celebrated.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then,
because he doesn't take his shoes off. That's sort of representing he's not fully into this, and then he does take his shoes off.
And then he fully.
He sees a priest get his neck snapped and goes, "Yeah, fuck this."
Yeah, which you kind of get. It's human, but at the same time, rat. But then it did, to counteract my point again, it did actually subvert some cool things, because that priest thing was meant to be an epic moment. I literally said to you, this is Thor in Wakanda. I've never been so happy in my life.
Yeah, literally.
He thought it was saved.
Yep.
And he touched him, and I thought, because he's got the power of God, he's allowed to touch him.
Yeah, no, I was thinking, I swear, like, we've discussed, don't touch him.
Yeah, and then 2 seconds later, his neck snapped.
Horrific.
I
was
appreciated that.
I didn't know it could break. It probably can't break like that.
No, no, it couldn't, because they were moving it two opposite ways, weren't they?
Yeah, you know what? When ghosts and demons and whatnot are involved, I think the basic laws go out the window.
I think you can kind of,
Well, the human body can't do this. It can now.
So I'm genuinely unbelievably surprised at how good this was as a film. Not just a horror film, but it was an amazing horror film.
Yeah.
Really, you're going to be blown away with what I'm going to say.
Say it, Kieran.
Really scary, mate.
No,
in all the best ways.
Yeah, seriously though.
I can elaborate on that, but I've realised I've been speaking for like 2 minutes straight. I want to hear your voice, mate.
Right.
That's something I tell myself every night.
Oh, fuck,
I just play these episodes back and back.
Right. So what's confusing is his director's ass. I'm be real with you.
Go on.
He's done the Halloweens, the new ones.
The 2018 was actually quite good.
Yeah, he's done all of them though. So like, do you know the ones that aren't good? He also did.
Did he write them?
Don't know. But then he also did the Pineapple Express, which I kid you not, is one of the worst films I've ever seen.
I've never heard of it.
It's Seth Rogen.
Okay.
And one of the brothers, the Franco brothers.
Oh, okay.
But the one that I think is a bit rapey.
James Franco in Spider-Man.
That one.
Yeah.
So yeah, they're in it, and there's also someone else who's like a comedy legend, but I think it's a bit shit to be honest with you.
Yeah, so what did you think about the film, mate? You missed my compliment while you were searching, but it's fine.
What compliment?
No, you'll see it in the edit,
right, okay,
and you'll think, oh my god, I should appreciate Kieran more.
Amber Heard. Oh, she was in Pineapple Express. That's
He's
why.
done it again.
That
He's done it again, and it's fine. That's fine. That's fine.
You know what? Cool.
Just trying to be nice to you, mate. Trying to be a fucking friend.
Oh, that makes a change. So my thoughts on the movie
I'll
were.
get the bus to Halifax, you mate.
And I'm be real honest. I thought it started off bit. No, right. It started off insanely well. Started off in Haiti, and I did a funny little thing where I was like, "Oh, where's the earthquake?" Do you know? Because there was that big earthquake.
I missed
there.
It was Haiti.
Yeah, it's Haiti. So I was like, "Oh, where's the earthquake?" in my head, and then obviously spoilers. There is a fucking earthquake, and it kills the mother, and it's fucking actually horrific. Like when the building collapses, my whole body went like shit.
Yeah,
she's in there.
Because when it first started shaking, I thought, is the possession starting already?
Yeah, I thought it was something like that.
Because I thought that the blessing at the start was like a mislead.
Yeah,
I thought something's going to happen to this baby. So I thought the possession was starting. I did not expect that.
Yeah,
horrible.
Yeah.
That whole sequence was so well done. Like the whole positive vibes from that the mother at the start, just going around Haiti.
Yeah,
I was so happy, mate.
Yeah, man, look at all the children playing.
Just having a good time. She's pregnant. She's loving life. She's complimenting random women. Can't get any happier than this, can it, Joseph?
No.
Oh wait.
Oh my god, it's so horrific. And then I kid you not, one of the worst ultimatums I think ever possible gets given to the dad, where he's like, "You're choosing one, lad.
Yeah, you've got
your
to
wife
choose
or your daughter."
Yeah.
Which was gone. And I'm going to be honest, at the start, when that started, I was like, "Oh my god, he's going to choose the wife," and the whole film's going to be about him and his wife
separated.
Yeah, that sort of weird dynamic. But then obviously, if we found out he chose, no, the film implies he chose the daughter, and then obviously we find out he doesn't.
We're misled, aren't we?
And then we're like, "Oh my god, he chose the wife,"
Yeah.
and then it went wrong, so he just ended up with the daughter. Happy accidents, I guess.
Awkward.
Awkward.
You'd never admit that, would you? You could never.
I'm just saying as well, he technically didn't choose her again. At the end, when the thing was
I'm
like...
glad he didn't.
No, but deep, that.
Yeah, because he's a human and he didn't want to kill this other girl.
No, just sit and think about that. The other dad chose. He wanted his daughter.
Yeah, but I think...
No, I think that's a thing in the film, mate.
I truly don't, mate. Because I think when they both... The mother and... Because the mother wants to choose the daughter, and so does he. But he's clearly thinking, yes, that's what I want to do, but I can't. Like, I feel like you're judging him too much there, man.
No, I'm saying the film's got sort of themes on that.
No, I genuinely don't think that's what they were going for. Like, I think he wanted to, but I think it was just that human moment of the mother and the father saved everyone else.
All right.
You don't get that, mate? What did you get?
What I've just said.
Why? What made you think that?
Well, the fact that he didn't fucking choose.
No, yeah, but I think like just because he hasn't spoke it, like I think.
No, but
like,
I'm saying, Kieran, that the film,
yeah,
has done a thing that films do where they don't say something but they imply something.
No, that's what I'm saying though. Like when they're saying you have to choose, and they're doing that. Because Saw did it when they're given the choice, and then it pans to the certain people, and it's because it's like going on what we'd be thinking as people, as in the dad, I forget his name, is staring at the other girl's mum, and to me, it's like the Saw thing. They're both thinking, "This is what I want to do. This is what I shouldn't do," and they're thinking, "You got to. I want to choose my daughter," but it's that humanity of. But I can't make this decision. I can't do it.
And I get all that, Kieran, and I'm still saying he didn't choose his daughter. Like the other guy deeped all that and went, "No, I still want my daughter." And then if at the end of the film, where it's just sort of like generic police interference and whatnot, and him and his daughter are together, he don't say anything. He just sort of sits and hugs her and stares. And I interpreted the look I saw in his eyes, mate. He also know he didn't pick. Again,
I thought that was like a guilt thing, because like that's why I thought it kept panning between the defib and then him hugging, because he's just like, she's dead.
Yeah, because he didn't pick. Like deep that the other guy picked and didn't get it. He didn't pick.
But if I'm honest, I think he would have been like, and I know it's a dark thing to say, but like a bit like relieved.
That's what I'm saying.
Like,
he didn't pick her.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
he didn't choose a brother.
But I think that's in a good way. Otherwise, I think it would have like built up the more consequences after the fact of that he didn't pick. Then it was just like forgot about, and then it was all positive, happy vibes. He's with his daughter again, and I feel like if it wasn't he didn't pick, I feel like they definitely would have like expanded on like an awkward relationship. But then he was just like, "We're all back."
Oh, I sort of took it as that, and I really enjoyed
That's
it. That's
dark, mate.
Yeah, it's a horror film, isn't it?
Yeah, no, but like that's what I mean. But then it ends on such a a positive type of...
Yeah, but that's what he was doing the whole time. Bro raised her from a 1 month old, not choosing her.
Yeah, true. But then to be fair, there's that...
Bro made a rocky road by not choosing her.
But then
it was just continue doing the same.
Yeah, but there's that 14-year gap, isn't there? So, like, it could have gone through that, and we just hadn't seen it. But, like, we see straight after the death of the other girl, he's just, like, fine. Which obviously, like, wouldn't happen. And by the way, the scene with the other dad... Characters' names weren't important in this film. I just want to stress that. Can't name one, if I'm honest with you. When he's like sat drinking the coffee because he's killed his daughter.
Yeah.
And then the mother.
Yeah.
Do you reckon you can come back from that, like in a relationship?
Well, for a start, it's all fucking stuff that's not real, so it's very difficult to talk about. But I think yes.
Do you think?
Because he was trying to do the right thing.
Yeah, he was. Well, to be fair, he was. But yeah, I know what you mean.
No, but I think that's the point of the movie. Like, sometimes, lads, you have to make a fucking choice.
Yeah.
And it's not good. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The film starts with the choice, film ends with the choice.
No, but I mean, to be fair, they were actually getting somewhere. I reckon they could have saved both of them.
Yeah, but that's humans and that, innit? Do you know what I mean?
He's a rat. If he took his shoes off, he would have been happy.
Rat.
I think he's human, but I think it's like in Doctor Who Midnight. Do you know where they have to make the choice to throw him out?
Yeah. And
it's like, I know we all judge them.
Yeah, but we'd all be that.
To that extent, obviously it's a dramatised. I want to be to that extent.
We'd all be that.
The thought would definitely occur to me to be like...
Oh, dead serious. In Midnight, he's off out. In this, I'm saying, I choose my daughter.
Straight away?
Not straight away, but like, you know what I mean? I'm securing the fact that I'm saying it first.
Yeah.
He's not saying it
It's one of them, though, isn't it? Because we're going way deep with this, but like, you know, like, would you save a friend, not yourself or a stranger? Myself, I want to see my mum again.
Yeah, you muppets. I've got more in this than they do.
I don't know. You're like, no, I don't want you dead, but like, if I have to choose, I'm not just going to sacrifice. I'm not going to see my dog again.
And then imagine that. That's so funny to you.
If that was visual, that would have been funny.
But imagine that, right? That scenario, I save you or a stranger, and I don't choose. And there's been a previous time where I also didn't choose you, mate. Do you know what I mean? I just think that's cool. That's the bit that stayed me the most from this film.
Do you think?
Yeah. It was the way he looked afterwards. Bro looked like Bro just looked different. Do you know what I mean? Fucking elite.
Yeah, but you could argue he was doing that because he did just see a girl die.
Maybe, but then also...
Maybe.
That's what I interpreted it as.
Maybe.
Which is the joy of cinema.
But to be fair, if it is that, I would have liked a bit more. And to what you were saying earlier with the director being ass...
Well, do you know you were saying you want more?
Yeah.
This is part of a trilogy.
Oh, it is, isn't it? Wait, whoa... Do you think it'll be the same cast there?
That's what I'm thinking, because this is set up so fucking brilliantly for the relationships that these people are going to have.
Do you think... I forgot about that, that's a good point. Or do you think... I assume... I just want to preface as well, I haven't said it either. We're 40 minutes in, so it's a bit late for me to say this. They're already gone. It's fine. It's just me and you now.
Yeah.
Me and Jimmy.
Big Jimmy.
He better be still here.
Seriously, Jimmy, we need you.
Please, we need the...
Do it on YouTube as well.
Yeah, subscribe. That's a good point. The woman at the end, I assume she's from the first one?
See, that's the other thing, because I've not watched it, I don't know.
We probably should.
But they imply that this old woman that appears in the movie is the mum from the first one.
Yeah.
And her daughter was...
Reagan, was it? Was it Reagan?
Yeah.
Ironically, one of our first listeners is called Reagan.
Oh. Ronald?
I was going to make the same joke. Carry on. So I think... Well, do you think they'll be part of it?
I don't know.
Or do you think they've just brought it back for the Exorcist fans?
Yeah.
For the Exorcisms.
Yeah, the Exorcisms. Nice one. That's funny, that. One thing I would like to touch on. So throughout the movie, we see multiple sort of cuts. You know, like them jump scare cuts where it's just literally a frame is replaced with a scary image.
Yeah.
There's a lot of them, but there was a few of them at the end of the movie when the dad had chosen the white girl. I'm saying that because that's the main difference.
No one's judging you, mate. Why do you have to preface that? No one's judging you.
If anything, I post-faced it.
Yeah, you're obvious about your racism, to be fair.
And I said it afterwards, not before, so therefore it's post, not pre.
All right, mate. Sorry.
I didn't pass English.
Didn't you?
No.
Fine.
Still haven't either.
Don't worry about it, mate.
Oh God. Anyway, who needs
Carry
them?
on.
Who needs them when you got hit?
No, we've done that. We've done that. We've done that.
We've done it again.
Enough.
What was I saying? Yes.
Yeah.
That girl's possessed. When we find out that it's switched and they've been tricked and she's actually dead.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it cuts to her in the little tunnel-y thing where they were at the start of the film doing the original hypnosis. And it cuts to her there, and then she gets dragged into the water.
Yeah.
And there's lots of cuts to stuff that you can't quite make out. Again, I don't know the Exorcist lore. So relax, Exorcist fans. I'm not saying this is how it should be. I'm just saying this is how they might be doing it. I'm thinking some Stranger Things type build up a big evil. I don't know why.
Okay.
But the way they've...
So I'd assume it's the same demon. Yeah, of course it is. They say it is. My bad.
But then are they going to expand on, like...
Where it's gone?
Yeah, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Do you know, because, like, when the original Exorcist came out, it was just like, here's a story, deal with that. Are they going to do this and be like, oh, how does this world work?
Yeah.
In regards to possessions and whatnot. So I think that could be cool.
I like that, actually. That's a good idea.
Yeah, because it's giving me... Do you remember Fear Street?
Yes,
It's giving me Fear Street vibes. And
Yeah,
I
okay.
liked Fear Street, by the way.
I liked a few of them.
I like the concept. It sort of fell off towards the end. And I hated the fact that the milked the fact that the Stranger Things people were in it, but for just the intro of each movie.
Pointless.
Yeah, so they'd make people go, oh, like Maddie from... Is her name Maddie? The ginger one. Maxine.
Maxine's
Maxine's in this. But then she gets killed in like the first 3 minutes.
Yeah, mate.
And that's just to set up
To
the
be
movie.
fair, genius from Netflix, because it worked.
Yeah, it is. My face when I found out Robin wasn't actually in one of the whole movies.
Oh, God.
Fuming.
I know he was crying. Did you consider turning it off?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm glad you actually brought up that scene, because I was about to bring it up next.
Oh, my God.
Enough.
Bring it up.
Post, bring it up.
Genius,
Thank
mate.
you. I listen.
Looks like Jimmy.
Please still be here.
Where's Jimmy?
That whole scene with her being dragged into the tunnel.
Yeah.
And the whole flash cuts, and there was a bit earlier. I can't remember when they did it, but remember when it kept cutting to the demon type thing?
Yeah.
In like a black silhouette or whatever it was. It reminded me of the horrible, horrible scene in Talk to Me. You know, where it cuts and it's the flash cuts of all the red people around. Do
Oh,
you remember that?
Yeah.
It had a very similar feeling.
Yeah.
And weirdly, while you were speaking, I thought about how kind of similar the plot twist is at the end. You know, when they think someone's going to die and then someone else dies.
Yeah, it is a bit. Actually, good
Bit
point.
similar. I don't think it's on purpose. I don't think the Raka have been copied.
Yeah, this is that one time, such a rogue reference, but I'm going to do it anyway. It's that one time Marco Bielsa and Frank Lampard beefed because Marco Bielsa sent someone to spy on Frank Lampard's training sessions at Derby.
That is funny.
That's just like Raka writing, and then you got what's his name, Jason Blum. He's just looking for some binoculars, looking at what they've written down.
He saw Lord of the Rings versus Harry Potter, and I thought, I need to keep an eye on this buzz.
I need to do this.
He got KSI'd, for real.
COD versus Halo, who wins?
Halo.
I mean, he's literally a fucking super soldier. Of course he wins.
Who wins?
He's genetically modified.
Reznov, mate, so sit with that. But then
Which
George...
Reznov makes? If we're going Black Ops 1 Reznov, he's ridiculously overpowered.
He's everywhere.
Bro exists within the realm.
Who wins? Dimitri. He always survives.
Dimitri's the heart of the Red Army. As long as he lives, we shall never lose.
Ironically, the Soviet Union didn't end while Dimitri was alive. Just want to put that out there. Anyway, back onto the film.
Yeah.
I think because I'm making those two obvious scenarios, because I'm about to ask you the obvious question.
Go on.
Will you marry me? Sorry, that came out too early.
Wait for the Valentine's Day special.
Oh
my God, are we doing?
Yeah, we should actually. That's a great
That's
idea.
so funny. Let's do like Love Actually or something.
Yeah, I would. Or The Notebook.
No, can we do The Fault in Our Stars?
Me
I
before
don't
you.
smoke cigarettes.
Twilight. Actually, something I want to bring on the podcast now. You could edit it to the start here.
Definitely not going to do that.
All right. We have to do a Twilight episode purely because many fans have now asked for it.
Really?
Yeah.
Genuinely?
Yeah, like genuinely asked for it.
Have you even told them my opinion on Twilight?
Yes, and that's only made them. No, they wanted it more. But I said, listen, I'm going to have a talk with him because it's going to be hard to get this.
I'm
idea
genuinely
through.
going to have to mentally prepare.
It's a good film, mate.
Just for the place it sends my mind to.
He's doing it for the fans, though. He cares.
I will put myself through it. I want you to know I'm going to look at things I love and I'll hate them for like a week after because I've watched Twilight. Bruv, I'll eat a pizza and I'll go, I fucking hate pizza. Do you know what I mean? That's how much I hate Twilight. It ruins other things for me.
Oh, God.
I'm a support Leeds for a week.
Get that. That's on recording. That's fine.
I can't believe I've just said that.
No, it's fine. It's on recording.
Oh, I'm going to be sick.
So we've got to do one of them. The point I was at before the Valentine's Day special made it.
The similarity between Talk to Me.
Yeah, I'm going to ask you the obvious question. Which one is your horror film of the year so far?
I'm going to be honest with you, I think this is an irrelevant discussion.
Why, mate? Even though you
Because Five Nights at Freddy's comes out at the end of the month, and that will obviously be the superior 2023 horror movie.
So anyway, back to the question.
No seriousness. Honest, talk to me.
Yeah, because I'll be honest, mate. I don't know if you jinxed it, but when you mentioned this is where films
usually fuck it up.
Why was this? What was the straw?
No, because I've I agree.
I did notice because I don't know if you because I became then hyper aware.
Yeah.
It did fall off a bit in the third act.
Do you know when it fell off for me?
Yeah.
I believe it was the scene almost immediately after it was put out into the air that it was a demonic possession by the couple with their daughter. You know, when they're outside the hospital and they were discussing it.
Yes.
And they were like, no, I've seen it. I know what this is. After that, it sort of went to shit.
Yeah, it definitely decreased.
The pace fell off hard. And it was so well paced for like the first 40.
I'd say the first hour.
Maybe. I couldn't tell how long it'd been. I should have checked my watch.
Oh, yeah.
Funded by the Definitely Serious podcast.
It really isn't.
I wish it was. It could be, though. With your help. Donate to the link below.
I don't trust how we're already spending the expenses on a Taylor Swift era's tour bucket. I'm not sure if we should be investing in it.
Mate, we needed the prop.
One thing I was getting concerned about at the end.
Look at it.
I can see you look at it, mate.
It's lovely.
Was how it was becoming not scary anymore. You know, when they were doing the Hopeful Priest thing, I was like, this hasn't been scary in a while. So I'm glad it switched back to it.
Yeah.
But even then, and then something that really was bad was the CGI, like green gas. Right,
I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know how I felt about that.
It looked like CBBC.
I don't know how you do it, though.
You can, to be fair, but it just looked bad.
At that point in the film, I'd reached a point of, I don't know what the word is, giving it leeway. Sort of in my head, I've accepted that this never works.
Yeah.
And out of all the ones I've seen, this is better. I get what they're trying to do.
Do you know this is also a Rogue reference.
Go on.
To Mission Impossible 7 Rogue Nation.
No, I've not seen it.
No, it's to Scooby-Doo Mystery Island.
Not seen that one either.
You've not?
No, I was on the Australian one.
No, it's the live-action film.
Oh, then yes.
Why? Oh, I wish we were visual because what am I looking at right now? How can I focus?
Bro, turned into that one kid from Vine.
Yeah, I just looked up. I was in a Scooby-Doo mode.
I'm just saying.
No, it's the live action one.
I'm just saying this makes the hairline look mental.
Yeah, carry on. Did you know the live action film?
Yes.
With Scrappy-Doo?
Yes.
When they've got the green gas in that, it made me think of that.
Oh, is that when they switch genders?
Yeah.
All right.
Comment on that.
I can't.
I think it's best.
Yeah, good film.
Yeah.
And this is the top class content you ladies and gentlemen tune in for.
Bro, just didn't think about his thought then, just went with it.
Bro, we've been doing that for 14 episodes.
Nah, we've been killing it.
Yeah. Sorry, that's cut your thing. We have been killing it.
Yeah, it's all right, mate. We're doing actually really well. And I'm proud of us.
You know what? So am I, because we've actually not missed an upload date.
Not yet.
Until today.
No, it'll be fine.
It'll be fine. One thing I would like to point out.
Yeah.
Is I thought we talked about the intro scene where she's getting that little ritual when she's pregnant, the mother.
Okay, yeah.
And then there's a weird shot of her foot. She straight up spits on the woman's foot.
It's culture, mate.
And I was like, oh, that's weird. Yeah. But then it became a recurring theme in the film Feet. Mm-hmm. When her and her friend walked out into the woods, the ginger woman was wearing sandals.
Okay.
And the filmed at feet height.
Yeah.
So I don't know what the thing with feet is in the movie, but there is one.
Tarantino was here.
He was. No, it's something about walking through hell in it.
Yeah. They said that she'd burned them in hell for a bit, this demon.
Yeah.
I think that's such a horrifying concept.
Yeah.
Just dabbled the little...
They literally did a Jesus, apparently, and died
and we're just
went to
chilling in
hell for
heaven.
3 days.
That poor girl's dead. Sorry, I just deeped that. She's dead.
Yeah.
No, she's not dead. I swear.
Well, that's what I mean. We might find out in the next film what that is. I think they should build upon it. I'm going to be honest with you. And another thing.
So actually, no, carry on.
Again, I've not confirmed it, but I'm sure you've seen it too on the old twat. The original writer of the original guy who did the original. The guy who did the original Exorcist.
Apparently took him a while to say that.
It did. Apparently said something like, well, they're turning my,
Little
pride
thing,
and joy into this fucking guy who did Pineapple Express $400 million pre-planned trilogy.
Mm-hmm.
Bro's wrong. I must say it deserves it.
No,
I don't know how they're spreading the one.
This was really good.
400's a lot for a fucking...
Yeah, so tell me more about these sequels then. What's
I'm
the
going to be
plan?
honest, I've not done nearly enough research, and I'm sure we'll do it at some point more.
Yeah.
But I just want to find out what the budget of this film was, Kieran. Because what are we looking at for 400 million? What's that? Does that get you like half an Avengers movie? What's the deal?
It's a lot, mate. It's a lot.
Nah, see, this is what I'm saying. Production budget, is that in just the film?
Yeah,
so not marketing and those other
I don't
things.
believe so, no.
Okay, so the production budget was just 30 million. So where's the other 370 million for the trilogy? Is one of them just going to be a $200 million blockbuster?
Mate, I'm telling you, they were building up the Avengers type crossovers in this with everyone turning up.
Oh my god, it's kind of done shit as well.
Has it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'll be honest. Yeah, but
only made 27 domestically.
I think when you think about that, it's only just come out recently, and it's going to be a victim of the previous 50 bad sequels we've just got. Like, no, if people are going to see that and go, I'm not going to that. I'm not going to see.
Yeah, because of films like The Nun.
Yeah, and when you think about it, it's Saw's out at the moment, and that'll be getting all the screen time.
Yeah, which is sad because I think this is a fairly original horror movie.
And it's actually done very well. It's a good horror movie.
Yeah, it's shot well.
It
wasn't at the start.
I thought the start was like one of the only good. There was
the start.
I think it was. Oh, okay, yeah.
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 But I think that may have been intentional because did you notice the rest of the film felt different?
A bit. I think there was no the shots weren't amazing, as in like how is it to reference Texas Chainsaw? How is it composited?
Yeah.
Like
Can you get a good screenshot?
Everything did just look like it was got up quick and not planned to look visually appealing. Do you get what I'm saying there? Without
majority, I think there was a couple that were.
There was a couple, but like I noticed, like the colours, like everything was like very distinct colours. Like the opening was very orange, which I did find nice.
Yes,
and it used colours very well. The editing was amazing. You've already mentioned the quick shots.
Yeah.
How
quick
it did
cuts and whatnot.
How it did all that sort of stuff. That was done very well.
Mm-hmm.
I think all the other stuff, apart from just being it's not a visually bad film. It's just not one you'd think. That's visually nice.
There's a couple examples I've got to throw at you.
Hit me.
You know the scene where they're in the police station, the three parents, and the dad boots a bin, and they all kick off and whatnot.
Hey, calm down.
There's a few shots in that where the dad was facing the policewoman, and the mum had turned around to face the dad. Yeah. But the way they were was like how the two girls in the end in the chairs were. Like the back of the heads together facing opposite directions.
Wow.
And then
that
also repeated again in the same scene.
Oh,
so I think that
is good. That is good.
I thought that looked really cool.
That is good.
And then I liked... No, honestly, you might be right. It's sort of a...
that point you just made was actually really good.
Yeah, there was a few camera movement ones. Like when he
movement, that's what I was thinking of.
When he goes to find his daughter after... I think it's just after she's been returned. And she's pissed herself. She's pissed the bed.
Yeah.
When he enters the room...
Been there.
We all have.
It's all right. Nothing to be ashamed of.
I'll let you off, Kieran. It's fine. You can piss in my bed as much as you want.
Honestly, I just had to go, mate. And I just couldn't be bothered going
Toilet's right there, but I respect it.
Yeah, but I just wanted to mark my territory.
Okay. Yeah, fair enough.
That caught you off guard, didn't it, mate?
You didn't have to do it on me, though.
It's all right.
The bed was enough. Could have just done it on a hoodie. Could have just done it on a hoodie and said, Joe, wear this.
Well, how do you think you got that yellow one, mate?
That's so funny. Why did I look as well?
No, I actually meant the yellow one right behind you. It was a double...
Camera movement is where we were before the little pissing segue. Do you know when someone enters a room, you normally start at them and then pan to the rest of the room? But what this film did was start in the room and then pan to them entering.
Yeah.
And I don't know what the fucking film bro words are, but it looked good.
Visually appealed to your eyes.
Yeah.
What was that bit?
I don't know.
Where I punched you in the cinema and you said, please just don't touch the era's tar bucket.
Please.
Hit me in the face if you have to, but not her.
Not the moneymaker.
Where I said that was edited really well. I can't remember what it was, and it was... No, it was... sorry, I've remembered now. If I just thought for like 2 seconds.
Bro's the thinker.
When they go missing and they bring in the parents, and then it cuts to the 2 parents, and then it zooms out. You know, when he cuts to him already being there.
When they're on the steps.
The whole time passing was amazing.
Scene starts, again, with the sort of weird, zoomy camera moving.
Mm-hmm.
It sort of follows her out the house, doesn't it? Mm-hmm. But then they all stay stationary and it carries on. It's so cool. I like that.
That was good.
Yeah.
Impressive.
The way they did the parallels between the 2 families in general was good. The way they were both with their kids in the hospital, like stuff like that. The way they were... The one I noticed was when they asked the kids questions, the white girl... Her parents spoke for her, whereas the other 2, she answered herself and the dad let her do it. I think that's sort of...
But I think as well that they both all felt like intelligent people and just very... Like, there were different family dynamics, but I feel like they were both like relatively
Yeah, they established
healthy.
that early on, don't they, with the father and daughter just talking in a car quietly, and then it cuts to the other family doing the school run, and they've got 2 younger kids, they're arguing and whatnot.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that they established that we're all just normal people. Well, they do.
They're just normal men.
They do when they do the ritual. We're just normal men. When they do.
And that's not even he's putting on an accent there.
No, I'm just from Wigan.
Why Wigan, mate?
That's where Hacker's from.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Did you not know that?
No.
You don't know that Hacker T. Dodge is from Wigan?
No, I didn't know that.
All right, it's from Wigan.
There you go.
Where they eat pies in bread.
That is true.
That is true. Why was I going?
You were going...
Not to Wigan.
No, not to Wigan.
Definitely not to Wigan.
Nah.
Boo.
Boo, boo, boo,
Victor
boo.
Moses.
Don't get that.
He used to be a footballer for Wigan Athletic.
They won the rugby championship the other day. But anyway,
Did they?
Where were you going?
I don't know.
Oh, yeah, because we got to the family dynamic.
Oh, my God. We've got to the family dynamic.
Yeah.
There's the ritual at the end, and you've got the neighbour guy. Shout out the neighbour guy looks weirdly like Bob from Stranger Things. And Sam from The Hobbit.
A bit, yeah. I'm glad you rectified that.
Yeah. Oh, should I say Lord of the Rings, not The Hobbit?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I didn't even clock that. We could have just moved on, and I wouldn't even noticed.
But I've got to share myself. I'm into it. Yeah, he looked like him. He was a G. But basically, my point is that I really liked it at the end. It sort of did feel a bit religious propaganda. I'm going to be real.
And I bought into it.
So did I.
I believed.
I believed it. I was like, yeah, we're all different people. We're all here to do the same thing.
And it was actually a really nice message.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw something the other day that related to that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sir Alex Ferguson, mate. Talking about Man United in the 2008 Champions League final. Do you know what he said, mate? He didn't say nothing. He said our victory is that all these different people here today are here fighting for the same thing.
So what you're saying is, in a way, Sir Alex Ferguson represents the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit.
They fucking wish they could step to my man, Sir Alex. They fucking wish they had the legacy in this country that man does. They will never touch him. Never. He is the one true father.
The once and future manager.
Oh, God.
King Alex.
So I'm depressed now. Let's move on.
R.I.P.
his wife, by the way. I don't know if we did it last week.
Lovely woman. Oh, not in the... I thought you meant the film. Both.
No, Sir Alex Ferguson's wife died recently. So, unironically, rest in peace.
Rest in peace. No,
because it sounded really funny. But but on a serious note, rest in peace. Sorry, you just breaking
we're just
the whole
having an
studio.
accident here.
No, but on a serious note, rest in peace, Kathy.
Yeah. Unironically. No, genuinely though, seriously, rest in peace.
R.I.P.
It feels bad. I could see it.
Really
if it was anyone but Alex, he wouldn't have cared. But because it was Sir Alex.
There we go.
So Matt Goldbridge, tell me, the scene you were just talking about in the hospital.
Yeah.
It was like the way he did. Like, so obviously there was good jump scares, but the subtle horror. It made my skin crawl. You know when they both like turn and look at each other, and she undoes the blinds just to stare.
Stuff like that.
It's genuinely one of the most horrifying things I've ever seen. I've never felt.
Yeah, and this
uncomfort.
I may regret saying this.
Okay.
But Kieran, it's a film and TV podcast. We're discussing the film
Is
and
it?
TV. So you know that bit in the church
The church.
Yes, where the white girl goes a bit mental. What's she doing for like 5 seconds?
I didn't look, mate, because I didn't want to look.
I'm going to be honest with you.
I didn't want to look.
I'm going to be honest with you, lads. I'm going to say this.
Please don't.
I believe she was strumming herself off.
All right, man. Okay.
Do you know what I mean? And again, that is fucking horrifying, and I genuinely respect them for going that horrific with it. Do you know what I mean? See, look.
It's disturbing, mate.
It's disturbing, but that's good. That's what horror films are meant to do.
Yeah.
Another one I thought was good when coloured one was kicking off at the nurse. I say kicking off at the nurse. She was possessed. When she was kicking off at the nurse.
She's having a little temper tantrum again.
Oh, bless her.
Get over it, woman.
Take your meds.
It's her hormones.
She was like, oh, I'm going to say your nun name and the fact that your baby died.
Yeah.
And then she bleeds from like a private area. Yes. That's so horrible.
Grim. It's horrible.
But it's also brilliant.
Yeah. Oh, no, it was done amazingly. Like,
it's, do you know how mental it is? I've never felt so uncomfortable.
Mate, honestly, like, I've not felt that level of just being uncomfortable.
Physical repulsion.
Until just being in this room with you now.
To be fair, I have just taken all my clothes off, so that's fairly understandable.
Yeah, but that's just a normal for us, isn't it?
We're
Getting Insidious on.
The people don't know about Insidious.
The people don't need to know.
You're the one who said it.
Oh, yeah, but it just leaves them guessing, doesn't it? It builds mystery.
What happened on the fishing trip?
Exactly. What happened when they watched Insidious?
No, seriously. What happened when they watched Insidious?
Nothing that actually, Chris.
Nothing. Contact was made.
It's just... No, it wasn't. Mate, it wasn't
it was.
It wasn't me falling down the hill next to Sainsbury's, was it, mate?
Mate, nothing will ever match that feeling.
Yeah, I don't think it... honestly, I don't think it will for me, mate.
Right, is that all we've got to say about this film, then?
I think it might be.
Should we tell the people what's coming up for the rest of the week?
Just let me think. Yeah, I think we should.
Okay, what's Saturday?
What's this Saturday?
Yep.
It's, is it not 5 nights? Oh, no, it's Friday the 13th,
yes,
isn't it?
It's the continuation of our Spooktober /slasher month /horror movie month.
/ anything else? Slasher? No? Move on. Just
no, I've got nothing.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. Good, because neither did I. Just want to interject, by the way. Did you see our good, loyal friend and listener, Josh Tennant,
oh yeah,
tweet about Friday the 13th?
What did he say?
It said it was one of the worst things he's ever seen.
Yeah, it's going to be awful.
I thought you loved it.
No.
What?
Why would I like Five Nights at Freddy's?
No, Friday the 13th.
Oh, no, yeah, sorry.
You've gaslit me.
No, yeah, because I saw this as well, actually, and now I'm starting to think of You didn't look in the comments, did you?
I did.
Why? Have you seen it before?
No, I didn't see spoilers.
Just don't look, you muppet.
No, just
deep it. Actually, deep it.
It was just like top 5 worst.
No, because I've seen spoilers in those comments.
I literally but by one comment I looked at the top and it
don't
was...
do that ever again.
This is top 5.
Don't do that. Don't, actually.
All right.
Bruv.
Top 5 worst... I think it was like this is a contender for the top 5 of worst horror films.
Right, I'm a level with you. This is the same man who also likes Tenet.
No, but this was other people, mate, and it was quite well liked. And I'm
just saying, at some point in time, the Nazis were the most popular opinion. Don't make it right.
To fear, mate. Is Josh Tennant staring fear into his loyal...
The mainstream media won't tell us that.
I wish you'd put fear into people listening to us. Seriously, though, we just try to be nice to a guy.
No, literally, though.
So,
no,
is that what we're doing next?
Yeah, Friday the 13th, then it's Killers of the Flower Moon.
Yep.
Then it's Nightmare on Elm Street, and then we are end of the month, Five Nights at Freddy's, and then you'll never guess it. I believe literally the following, 4 days later on the Saturday, we've got to do our first Doctor Episode. Whovember!
Woo!
More like, who the fuck's idea was that, Ember?
Yours.
Yeah, it's a good idea, though.
Yeah, it is. So, I hope you guys are excited for that. I hope you've enjoyed this one. This has been a deep dive. I did not expect it to be a deep dive into the Exorcist 2, The Believer.
It's an unironically fire movie.
I actually can't wait for the other sequels, and I am going to at some point watch the first one, because I've always wanted to
We'll do an
watch
episode on it. We'll do a Discovering.
Yeah, obviously we're going to do an episode on it.
Mate, once we've run out of the funny months to do, you not think it's Discovering every other week?
It's Discovering the Exorcist.
Oh, it's Discovering Tarantino.
And we're going to mark it as in we get the new fresh perspective, because we've seen the sequel before the first. Not many people can say that.
Will the original fall short?
Doubtful.
Well...
It's quite popular, isn't it?
If you play Heart Gold before Gold, can you ever go to Gold?
If you play the Sinner remakes before Sinner, can you ever go back to Sinner?
No, actually, that's a very good point. Fair play, you've done me there.
So I think that's it for this week, is it not, Joseph?
It is, Kieran.
I shall see you on the next one, then?
Yeah.
We might see these guys, we might not. We will see Jimmy.
We'll see Jimmy. Jimmy's always here.
He's always there.
So I've been Joe.
I've been Kieran.
And this has been Definitely Serious.
Goodbye.
Peace.